Hello everyone, in this video I want to show you how to create these tags where you can see specified airflows, actual airflows. Then we will specify these airflows for these spaces. Then I will show you how to create space schedule, and at the end I will show you how to create some air terminals and how to connect them to duct system. So let's start. The first thing, I want to select all these tags and change their type. So I select this one, that one, and that one. Oh, not the space, but the tag. Right click, select all instances in entire project. So I hope I selected all space tags. So I change them to the one called space tags airflow. Okay, so we have all of them. If we haven't align the naming between the architectural model and MEP model, we go to Analyze, click on Space Naming, hit OK, and now we have the same names and numbers of these spaces as we have in the architectural model. Okay, we go to second floor where we need to create some spaces too. So I go to space, I create these spaces, I change these tags again, so we change it to airflow, and again we unify the naming and numbering. Perfect. The next thing I want to do, I want to assign required airflows. So in bedroom we usually have 2 people, so in this case it's 2 times 25 cubic meters per hour, which is 50. This is by check code. So do the same in the bedroom 107, so it should be 50. Now we have bathroom, so by check code it's 90, but the exhaust air, so change this one, it will be 90. In the toilet it should be something like 50, so you can see it's right here, not here, because this is for supply air, this is for exhaust air. Entrance hall, utility room, corridor, and in this space we actually don't need airflow, not even in the pantry probably. In the living room, let's say it will be 6 people, so right now we will assign it's 6 times 25, so it's 150 of supply airflow, and because we are in a kitchen it should be 150 for the exhaust too. Now we go to the second level, and home office, let's say 2 people again, so something like 50. Bedroom, again something like 50, and bathroom, but we also have the toilet here, so let's say something like, I don't know, 21 or 120, so something like this. Okay, and now we need to check if the airflow, the supply air and exhaust air is in balance. So we create a new schedule, so we can stay in Analyze and select schedule, or we can go to View, Schedules, Schedule Quantities. We try to find space. Perfect. And let's use columns called number, name, maybe level, maybe volume. The next thing, something like, yeah, specified supply airflow, specified exhaust airflow, and now it should be actual. So actual supply airflow and actual airflow and actual exhaust airflow. Perfect. So it's done, and we can delete these spaces because they are not placed, so I just delete them from the project. Maybe I deleted something wrong, so delete this one and delete that one. Right now I want to sort them by number and level, so I go to sorting and grouping, but it doesn't matter which button I click on, because if I click here I can go to sorting and grouping. These buttons are just these tabs. So I select level and select number. So when I hit OK, they are sorted. The next thing I want to do, I want to group them by level. Yeah, so I have one group for F1, second group for F2. So I again go to sorting and grouping, and I select footer, and maybe we can use a blank line. So when we hit OK, they are divided. The next thing I want to do, I want to calculate the sum of specified supply airflow, specified exhaust airflow, and maybe for these two. So I go to, I think, formatting, and I go to specified supply airflow, and I change no calculation to calculate totals, and I do the same for all of these four. So let's just change it. Hit OK. Okay, so now we can see the totals, but I would like to add another row where we can find the total, so the total sum of all levels. So we go to sorting and grouping again, and I click on grand totals, and I hit OK. Okay, so now we can see that we are not in balance. We need to add something like 60 cubic meters per hour for the supply airflow. So usually I add it to living room, so don't use 150 but 210. So even if we have a big party, we have enough air for everyone. Perfect. Okay, so let's create some supply air diffusers. So we go to systems, air terminal, we select supply diffuser. Right now it's too big because I just need a 50 cubic meters per hour, so I make a smaller one. So I duplicate it, I change this and this name, this number. Let's change the dimension of the connector, which will be just 100 by 100. Perfect. So we change it here and change it there. Hit OK. So we have a much smaller one. We assign an airflow, so let's say something like 50. Also, we need to change elevation because we want to have it we want to have it aligned with the ceiling. So in my case, it's 2.6 meters. And we click and click. You can see that this is going to change like this. So now it's changed. Perfect. If we go to section, you can see that it's aligned with the ceiling. Perfect. And right now we just need to create some ducts. So I go to floor plan again. I change discipline from coordination to mechanical. Maybe I change view range because I want to see everything under the ceiling. So let's say level above and minus 300. So we will see everything over the cut plane and even behind the ceiling. So okay, let's go to systems, duct. In my case, I want to select a rectangular duct metered elbows, this one and these. And elevation, let's set something 2.8 meters. The height can be something like 1 meter, and let's start drawing. We want to connect it to utility room, so let's do something like this. Now we want to connect it, so let's make a smaller duct because the connector is just 100 by 100. So we start here and go there, and I made a mistake. because these terminals are meant to use supply air, and this duct is return air, so we change it, we use supply air 2, and let's create these ducts. So change it to supply air 2, start here, go there, start here and go there. It should automatically connect. Maybe we can change this a little bit so it's just like that. And if you did everything right, you can see the airflow here as an actual airflow. If I click on the space, you can see it here. So we have specified supply, which we did manually, and we can see the actual supply airflow made by this air terminal. And if you click on any of these ducts, you can see the airflow. So we have flow from this one terminal. If we click here, we can see that there airflow from both terminals. And that's it. So see you next time.